Iranian-US tensions remain high, but next week we'll be watching carefully for European moves and Iranian reactions. The Europeans are trying to get the Iranians to stay in what remains of the landmark 2015 nuclear deal, but they have yet to get Tehran to believe they can make substantial moves to undercut America's maximum sanctions pressure campaign. In response, Iran has threatened that they will soon end their own commitment to the nuclear deal and squeak just that much closer to a more fully fledged nuclear program able to build a bomb. If Iran does that, Europe will be faced with a difficult choice: either abandon diplomatic outreach to the Iranians and join the US pressure campaign, or ignore the Iranian breach and potentially encourage Tehran to step even further away from the deal. Meanwhile, Turkey is facing its own set of awkward compromises in the week ahead. President Erdogan is looking to get President Trump to protect his economy, already in recession, from US sanctions because of Turkey's purchase of the Russian S-400 missile system. But Trump isn't the only one with an opinion on the issue. Congress has active legislation that might just bypass any deal the president makes with Erdogan. Meanwhile, there are signs that former AKP loyalists are thinking of a splinter party in the wake of the AKP's defeat at the Istanbul mayoral race, and a flop by Erdogan on the S-400 deal, whether that's by standing down in front of the US or incurring sanctions that add to Turkey's considerable economic woes, may just encourage their defections. Finally, America's Congress will be looking at some controversial arms sales to its ally, Taiwan, that have added to overall US-Chinese tensions. Congress already supports the sales of these new tanks and F-16s to the island nation Beijing considers a breakaway province. And next week they'll be leaving it in the hands of the Pentagon and State Department to decide what to do next. Taiwanese arms sales could end up souring Chinese-US relations, just as Beijing and Washington tried to put together a workable trade truce both sides want, but neither side wants to give much up to get. Old thorns like Taiwan could yet add to new wounds between the two great Pacific Ocean powers.